Hello, my name is Ngôi and I'm from class TJ 4.3C. Let's get started. Have you ever been compared with the other children by your parents? I have, and I'm sure that most of you have been in that situation. If you haven't, congratulations. That's one of the most beautiful things your parents have ever done for you. In Vietnamese culture, there's a kind of creature. That creature is super nice at one or many things, and the big deal is parents just love to compare them with us. They are called the other children. Some of them even called Miss or Mr. Perfect. Everybody has mistakes, but the important thing is encourage them to be better, not comparing their weakness to other strengths. Comparing just make the children lose their talents and passion. It's fine to say this girl or that boy is good at something and we can learn that good thing, but don't turn it into the competition where the perfect children is always win. Your children won't change at all, but they will have negative thought and they become shy. So what parents should do is stop and find a better way. Like, have you ever heard that Thomas Edison from a suspended child and became a genius because his mother had compared him with the other child? Absolutely not. His mother had said like this: "You are too smart to be taught by the teacher." Actually, his mother hadn't just said that, but she has also helped him with his learning and encouraged him every day. And I think that is the solution for our problem. Parents can change a little bit so it can be suitable for their children. Honestly, never compare your child with the other children because it will be like this. Hey, what do you think about the other children? That's the one deserve a punch. Don't punch a perfect child too soon because you may be one of the perfect child team and get a punch. Why? So simple. Everyone has their weakness and strengths. So at one time, a child will be compared to you and you don't even know his or her name. Everyone gets mistakes. No one is perfect. For example, look at you. Are you perfect? I think that you know you're not, right? So please change your mind. Perfect child isn't guilty, but the parents. Next time, don't punch a perfect child except he or she is just too noisy. Dear our lovely parents, we know that you have your own reason to do that. You all love your children, but have you ever put yourself into that situation? Have you ever think that you're gonna be like grumpy because your parents compare you with the others? I think that the others shouldn't say that like they are adults so they're allowed to do that, because actually everyone is allowed to do that, including their children. So maybe their child is a bit active, noisy, and do many crazy things, but that's maybe the signal for like they're creative. Creative is needed to make the world better. So if your child does something wrong, just change it to less wrong, but you can never can make it absolutely right. So it's the end of my speech. Thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you. Very interesting topic. Very rare nowadays, but I think very important also, right? Both for parents and children. I would like to ask you some questions. Question number one is, so you spoke about perfect kids, right?
Yeah.
About how Parents want to make it perfect. What is your attitude to physical punishments that still sometimes happen? Do you think that parents should or they should not physically punish kids?
I think that and normally parents shouldn't use physical punishment, but in some special situation, like the kids is a little bit special, I think, so they can use that. Education need to be strict too. They can be fun and happy and something else like that, but they need strict too.
What about schools? Do you think that there should be physical punishment in school?
About the school, so the newspaper sometimes has said the kids have been over physical punishment, and I think that shouldn't happen. But still, sometimes teacher can use some special punishment, and instead of the physical punishment.
Okay, something else.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever been compared by your parents with other kids?
Yes, actually many times.
This is why you probably chose this topic, right?
Yeah.
How did you feel?
I feel like I'm sad, and sometimes I just angry because my parents don't understand me. I have talked about this with my parents many times, but they still don't.
They still prepared. Okay.
Yes.
Interesting topic. Or maybe more questions?
Okay. What do you think is the reason why your parents keep comparing you with the other students?
I think that maybe I didn't change something that they want me to change. Like I'm lazy to do housework, and yeah, I think that when my parents say like that, they want me to change, but I have heard that many times and just bored about that, so sometimes I just forget what they have said.
Okay.
So I hope that they can change and find other way to tell me that I should do this or do that, but don't compare, because sometimes they just literally the perfect kid.
Okay, so do you think that comparing their children with the other children is kind of one of their habits?
I think, yeah, maybe, because I think that some parents, when they their childhood, they had been in our situation, and maybe they didn't want to do that, but I don't know, they just do it a habit.
Yeah, because the other just have just done
Yeah.
to them, so
Yeah.
they do it with their children.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you think so? What solutions?
I think that parents and kids should spend more time to talk to each other, and parents can change every day. For that not really good habits, I think.
Except comparing you with the other student, have your parents said something to encourage you, or give you some compliment, something like, well, you did this, you did that, you do it well, something like this?
I think yes, they have, but they did it not really many, not as much as they compared me with the other children. So sometimes I just forget that they have encouraged me something.
What do you think? Maybe somewhere in some family, some parents compare their children with you?
I think that's actually me.
Yes.
But I always say to that children like, don't be sad because I'm not perfect too. You can say to your parents that what I didn't good at, so they can like stop comparing you with me. Like that.
Have you ever compared your parents with the other parents?
No, I haven't, but maybe I can try that.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Thank you.